On Saturday night, I brought my father-in-law to the hospital. They say it's COVID pneumonia, where it took a man, a really good man, Fernando. It took a man that's always been strong, always been healthy, and it put him on his back. It put him in a spot where literally, like, I don't see this very often from him, but I literally saw tears in his eyes that night. His oxygen saturation had dropped to 70. And if it's one of those little machines they put on your finger to read, they read the oxygen levels in your body, and we're supposed to be in the high 90s, and you drop to 70 because his respiratory system, his lungs were fighting so hard, and they just couldn't produce enough oxygen for him because of what's happening. And as I sat with him in the hospital as long as I could, you're not allowed to have visitors these days, but they let me because I was able to go in and translate for them for a while. But as I sat with him, I got to like talking the little bit that he could talk. And I'm watching this man who's always been such a strong figure, business owner, like good dad, good role model. I'm watching him and I'm listening to him, and he's telling me what he can tell me in his short gasps of breath with the tear in his eye, that like he loves me, he loves his family. And like I genuinely saw this side of him inside that I probably haven't seen before. I know that I haven't seen before. And it just made me really reflect this weekend. Like that Saturday night, he's still there. I just got done helping his wife call the hospital to check on him. And I told her the news of the update. She's calling every day, twice a day to check on him. But I got done telling her the news, and she had tears of joy because he's responding well to the treatment. So I so appreciate all of the thoughts and prayers that you've sent in, and it's so it feels so good to feel that. But for her, like, she's so relieved and so full of joy that she had tears of joy today. And so like I just want to reflect for you as a entrepreneur going about your business right now. Like, we don't know when our time is. Fernando didn't know when his time was that he'd get tapped like this. I'm not saying that he's going to pass. He's not at all. Like, he's doing good. He's a strong man. He's fighting through this. But when we brought him in at a score of 70 on the oxygen level, like, he had shakes in his body. And like, it just proved to me like how short this life can really be, how we don't really know when things come, when our time is to pass. We don't. And we just have to do our best every single day, no matter what, playing life full out. We can't wait or tell our family to wait on our dreams because of something that like we haven't taken action on. We have to take action now. We do. We don't have time to waste, not anymore. There's no more time for the video games and whatever else distracts us in this society, all the bells and whistles that pop up on these social platforms like this. Like, holy cow. It's like this virtual vortex that can take us on hours of descent. And by the time you wake up and come to, it's like, wow, 2 hours just passed. There's no more time for that. Right now, the time is for us, for our families, for God. Like, we gotta push. And if you want to have the fuel for your family, if you want to have the fuel for your personal things that you like to contribute to, charities, donations, things like that, then that fuel comes from the business that we build. Right now, I'm running harder than I ever have in my life. I'm 15 years in the same business. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, but right now I am running so hard. I'm pushing so hard. I'm still playing full out as a dad. I'm still playing full out as a husband. Don't get me wrong. I do not compromise in those. I still play full out for God too, but I'm running hard in real estate. Our team set a big milestone last week. You may have heard the buzz about that, but it was pretty cool. We broke some records last week, records that haven't been broken before in this specific niche of real estate that we work. But that's all good and dandy. But for us, as real estate entrepreneurs, we got to go hard right now. The market's never been hotter. And if I took anything from spending this weekend with my father-in-law, who literally got taken to his backside because of this crazy illness that's going around right now. If I learned anything from him this weekend, it's that we got to take action. We can't just punt stuff down the road. We don't know when down the road will come or if it ever will come. We don't know that. For us right now, it's about action. Take the action that we need, okay? In light of this, I got something going on Friday and Saturday this week. About once every 4 months, roughly, we open up the gates and we let people come in and we support a local charity. we're supporting OUR, that's Operation Underground Railroad. We're raising some funds for them. So I'm going to put on a 2-day training. It's free. You don't have to pay. But if you want to donate $27, you can donate. You can either get in for free or you can donate. But we're contributing to Operation Underground Railroad. These guys are doing incredible things. They're literally rescuing children from child slavery. There's some crazy people in the world that are kidnapping kids and forcing them into all kinds of bad slavery situations. And we want to do what we can to help raise awareness and raise some cash for them. So anyways, this Friday and Saturday, I'm going to roll out some of my best, literally some of my best. If you've been trying to get this business to a point where literally you're like, I want to make this work, but we're stuck. We haven't generated enough leads, or I'm tired of cold calling, or I'm tired of not knowing the systems on how to actually scale this business. Like our team last week, and I say this with all love, and there's no boasting this whatsoever, but our team last week, we signed 20 contracts in a week. And we've been there before. Last week was a really good week for us. We've been there before. We've done more than that in a week. But how on earth did we get here? How on earth do you go from a small, like, solo operator, which I was 15 years ago, a solo operator trying to just figure this stuff out, to the point where a team of people can sign 20 contracts in a week? Well, Friday and Saturday, we're going to pull back the curtains for it. We're going to actually let you in on like what we're doing, what's working, what's driving this. So if you'd like to come to that and you'd like to learn from me directly, it's myself coming, and I've got 2 all-star real estate investors coming. And for 2 days, we're just going to pour into you. We're going to share with love what we're doing to get this business from that solo entrepreneur to the point where now we've scaled this thing where we're signing a lot of contracts. The time is now. It's not like punted down the road for the future. Like if you're going to make something happen in life, it's right now. So I highly encourage you to come on Friday and Saturday. Okay. If you want a link for it, you can check out the link. It'll either be above or below this video, however the social platform kind of puts it there. But grab that link. Literally, it's at the website allaccessrei.com/2day. Okay, allaccessrei.com/2. It's the number 2 day, DAY. And then you'll be able to get in there, and you could either come in for free, or if you want to help support the charity that we're raising awareness and raising money for, Operation Underground Railroad, then you can choose to donate $27 to them if you want to. It's optional, okay? Either way, come. If you want to come to that, come play full out. It's literally a Zoom call. We'll be on together. We'll be interacting back and forth. I'm going to be sharing from the heart, and I got 2 more awesome real estate investors that will also share what we're doing to make all of this business work. And then just prepare yourself to come and share openly where you're at, where you're trying to get, so that we can help you bust through some ceilings together, okay? So thank you again for all the prayers and all the messages that have gone out to Fernando, my father-in-law. He's doing better. He's doing much, much better. But I just learned so much from him in that small glimpse of time. I was with him for about 4 or 5 hours, as long as they would let me stay there, because he wasn't allowed to have visitors because of this crazy times that we're in. But during that time, he shared so much between the breaths that he could. And like, now is the time. It's not a thing that you just wait on. Like, if you've got a dream, if you've got a goal, if you've got somewhere that you want to get, it's not something you can punt for the future. It's not something that you can just delay on. You don't know when your time is up. I don't know when your time is up. None of us know. This is this thing that we got to just move. We got to move that ball forward every single day in the direction that either glorifies God, benefits your family, or helps the business, that you have the fuel that you need to benefit all of the above. Okay, so take action. All right, I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks again for all the love and the prayers, and we'll see you again soon. Okay, thanks. God bless. Bye-bye.